Welcome back, and let me start off this review by saying what no internet reviewer should. I kind of like this movie. Now don't get me wrong, it's still pretty bad. Just let me explain first. When it comes to this movie, it's certainly better in some respects than City of Angels, and it's fucking Citizen Kane compared to Wicked Prayer. Oh, its day is coming. But the reason I think this is the best of the sequels is simply one thing this film did perfectly. Innovation. They actually had the balls to take it in a different direction, unlike City of Angels, which stayed safe and marketable. With Salvation, they expanded the possibilities of what the mythos had to offer. But I'll go into that as we proceed with the movie. So let's start this thing. Oh, I'm sorry. It appears I've started playing my copy of 7 instead. 1 second, I'll fix this. Oh, this is the right film. Turns out it's just a poorly thought out credit sequence. After the credits, we get our exposition dump with news footage of protesters for the execution about to take place.
You join us live outside the state prison to witness the arrival of Nathan and Aaron Randall, the father and sister of the murdered Lauren Randall. The impending state execution of Alex Corvus may provide the Randalls, and what seems the majority of this crowd, with some form of justice. A difficult time for everyone involved. Interesting fact, it will take about 21 cents of electricity to execute Alex Corvus tonight on this, his 21st birthday.
We then see the accused, our main character, Alex Corvus, played by Eric Mabius. He's playing some chess with his lawyer and friend as they wait for his execution.
It's been holding me together. Is the hope that maybe you could go someplace. I'll be seeing her again soon, you know.
We found the man with the scar. Go ahead. Make a wish.
Wow, the kid's on death row. You really need to rub it in with this cake prank. A prank that must have taken him several hours to bake and then decorate elaborately. Was it really worth it? I hate to stop the action at this point, but this is my first example of the innovation I was talking about. See, this time around, our crow isn't fighting drug lords or gangsters. It's all about him being framed for murder and avenging himself and his girlfriend, while fighting the corrupt system. It's just something that's a big enough change to keep it from playing by the book, and I like that. The whole crux of Alex's search for vengeance hinges on him finding the guy from the credits, the guy with the scars on his arm. But anyway, with all the exposition out of the way, let's get frying.
Alexander Frederick Corvus, do you have any last words?
Okay, I'm skipping a little ahead here, but why the fuck are some of these people at his execution? For example, why is this guy here? All he did was point his finger.
His knife. Corvus.
He's pretty much a hobo they dragged off the street. I've done my research here, and nowhere in it does it say that the execution gets a peanut gallery. They might as well be selling fucking popcorn. So as they flip the switch, someone reveals to Alex that he's the one he's been looking for. Man, everyone just wants to dick with this guy, don't they? But I think the real question here is why fuck with him just because he can? Not to mention someone could see him do this fucking stupid thing. And another thing, are those blinds necessary? They don't obscure anything and are clearly faulty. What happened to glass or a two-way mirror? You know, like the kind they have in real execution chambers? But I digress. So they take Alex's body to the morgue and put him in the freezer. So Alex awakens from death to see his face now blackened and charred from the electric chair. Ugh, he doesn't mind peeling chunks of flesh from his face, does he? Now we get the next bit of innovation in this movie. With the burning of his face caused by the electric chair, it gives us a new reason for the crow's facial markings that are so iconic to the series. Essentially, by having those markings appear on his face as a result of the execution, it's like those markings are meant to be there, put there by some greater power, and the crow will always have them. Whether it be makeup and paint, or scarred, or even a Sharpie. Anyway, after a brief flashback, our crow makes a swift escape, which frankly he finds disgustingly easy to do.
We have an escape in progress. I repeat, an escape in progress. Mercer, you down there?
I gotta mention this scene. One thing you'll find in each Crow movie is a way of telling the audience what the Crow can do. Like in the first movie when Eric jumps off a building. Here, Alex climbs the fence grabbing handfuls of razor wire to get across, and this instantly tells us a few things. It tells us he has superhuman agility and strength, and we see his hands instantly heal from grabbing the razor wire. Those two things tell us everything we need to know in 5 seconds without a single dry, boring, talky scene.
All prisoners present and accounted for, sir.
Then who's fucking Houdini?
Houdini? You just saw him jump off the building, moron. You should be ordering mops and buckets. From there, the Crow flies across the city and meets back up with Alex breaking into the police station. Okay, what the fuck was that? We saw Alex discover his healing abilities. Yet the Crow clearly directs him to impale his hand again. I've no problem with it per se, it just seems a little redundant and masochistic. While getting directions from the Crow, Alex searches the drawer until he finds his own evidence file.
Execution. Lauren.
He also finds the murder weapon for his case, a knife. And as he grabs it, we get more flashbacks giving us all our facts, and we see the man with the scar planting the knife on Alex. I say planting evidence, but he doesn't wear gloves and doesn't get Alex's fingerprints on it. Oh yeah, that's clearly an open and shut case right there. Also, that's pretty damn clean for a murder weapon involved in a brutal stabbing. Alex also finds the list of officers and witnesses involved in his arrest, and it will drive our plot. Think of it like his Death List 5, if you will. Once Alex has seen all he needs, he gets out of there just before the cops discover him. Alex makes his way to Lauren's grave, and we get a kind of awkward flashback.
Hurts.
Your Shaolin style is no match for my kung fu. Your mad monkey love is no match.
Wait, what's a match for Mad Monkey Love? We need to know! And after the flashback, the statue cries blood. Well, I guess in a world where the wronged can come back to life, who the hell knows what's possible? His reunion is cut short as Lauren's sister, Erin, played by Kirsten Dunst, turns up to pay her respects. And Alex doesn't even attempt to hide from her.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work when you look like a mine from hell. Erin freaks out, causing Alex to depart.
Oh, stay away from me. Dad! Dad!
Are you alright?
There's this guy, he said he was a friend of Lauren's. He had paint all over his face. He was here! He was right here!
The Crow flies through lifted stock footage from the first movie to get to the first person on Alex's list. Alex starts to interrogate him.
You lied at my trial, Thomas. I don't even know you, man. Capital case 99-C115. Alex Corvus. Who is the man with the scar? He planted this in my car.
I find it funny that Alex constantly says that he's Alex Corvus, but the guy just doesn't seem to get that. Anyway, the guy gives Alex the names he needs.
You've already got them all right here. These cops said they needed an eyewitness or Corvus would walk.
And then we get this scene. I didn't edit anything out there either. That's all we get. What did it tell us? Not a fucking clue. Moving on with a routine traffic stop.
I want you to bend over.
But can I just contact?
What'd I say?
Okay, if you can't tell yet, Rape Cop here is our first Crow victim, and Alex is already there waiting for him.
Hey, punk! Get your hands at the car.
These hands?
You're dead, ditchweed.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You're up.
I don't know. Then we get some banter.
Guess it's true. Guns don't kill people. Think maybe knives do?
Why the hell did it make that sound?
Fuck! Ah! What do you want?
A scar.
On the arm of the man who planted this in Alex Corvus's car.
And now he's referring to himself in the third person? Some consistency in interrogation style would be nice.
You think, Officer Dutton? Huh? An eye for an eye?
And as he begins to beat up Rape Cop, he gets visions of Lauren's murder and discovers the murderers are the people he's looking for already. That's pretty damn convenient, I gotta say.
All four of you? You killed her. I saw it.
And Alex gets the evidence he needs and enacts his revenge.
So you're right, Spooky. You happy?
I'm working on it.
And Eric Mabius may not be the most imposing man, but he's not doing a bad job here at the badass role. Next we get to our bad guy's hideout.
I keep telling them, don't give a fuck about none of them. But you pass out over me, you have no power over me. I get on your nerves, so I twitch.
This is a really weird club. Oh, so that's the most boring looking pornography I've ever seen. I mean, I would assume, having not seen any myself.
Stop! Fuck! Fuck! Don't do that, man.
Was that a joke? Or does he just do that every time he enters the room? And this is our Rose Gallery. And I know I mentioned in my last review that the bad guys in that were just ridiculous personalities and you completely forget their names. Well, these bad guys are so bland and forgettable, there's not really much to go on. I'll mention them when it's their time to be killed off, but if the movie's not going to bother, I'm not. Anyway, our gun-crazy bad guy tells the others of their dead comrade.
Dead. One shot to the head. And 53 stab wounds with a 6-inch blade. Is causing any kind of deja vu for you guys?
And I didn't put that edit in there. The scene just ends mid-sentence and cuts to the news reporter.
Rumors multiply as police refuse to confirm or deny reports of multiple stab wounds.
Wait, what did she say?
Rumors multiply as police refuse to confirm or deny reports of multiple stab wounds.
Now, I'm no scholar, but I think that sentence wasn't right. And as soon as she gets the chance, this happens.
What are you doing? Get back behind the line. Back down the line right now.
Jesus, lady, don't you have any kind of respect for the dead? I know the guy was an asshole, but still. Man, they really live up to their name on this channel. And the bloody carving of the name Daisy on Rape Cop's forehead tells Aaron that Alex is a good guy.
He said he'd prove it.
We fly through more stock footage to Alex's lawyer and best friend being questioned by one of our bad guys.
Something. Look, I don't know anything about any knife. I'm trying to forget that case.
Well, someone isn't. They killed Dutton.
Who is it? Who is it? Maybe it's the real killer. Did you ever think of that? Huh?
If you're covering up for someone, that's jail time. I've got my eye on you.
And you can see how these bad guys can get away with murder. I mean, he's not suspicious at all.
Queen to Bishop 5.
Wait a second. How the fuck did he get that piece of paper there? The board was right in front of them the whole time. Or can Alex just turn invisible now?
Check. Alex?
And he immediately thinks it was Alex? Didn't even seem a little freaked out either, huh? Ah well, it's this guy's turn for the chopping block, as Alex jumps into his car. A simple hello would have sufficed, but I guess shooting yourself in the head was just as good. And that has to be the worst special effect I've ever seen.
Heard you were looking for this.
And that knife has brutally mutilated 2 people now, and it's still spotless.
Lauren Randall shot you trying to get free. The 53 stab wounds she died of came from you. Am I right?
Fuck do you want?
I want Lauren. I want my life back.
And again, Alex is referring to himself in the first person, and the guy just doesn't get it. And now it's time for a quick joyride. And because Alex can't be hurt, it makes this a pretty cool scene.
Are you out of your fucking mind? We're gonna die!
How can you die if you're already dead?
You're him, Corvus.
Finally, someone gets it. Oh, I was expecting some kind of explosion there. Usually there's, Okay, there we go. And several innocent people just lost their lives. Oh god, they can cloak now. It's only a matter of time before they destroy us all. Right, anyway. Alex goes to Aaron's home to have another, more calmer chat.
Me. Dirty cops killed her. Dutton and Ehrlich.
My dad was right.
Alex tries to tell her the truth about Lauren's death, but she's not convinced.
To me. Lauren found out something they didn't want her to know. This. Look at it. Look at it.
Back with our dirty cops, clearly getting increasingly more paranoid, one is called in to see the chief, played by Fred Ward.
I thought we had an understanding. I thought we understood that discretion is paramount.
Yeah, we do.
Shut up.
And spoiler, he's our big bad guy for this. I just bet you couldn't tell. Back with Aaron now, looking through her father's things, and finding an empty file and shredded paper is enough to convince her of everything.
Alex Corvus didn't kill Lauren. Cops did, didn't they? You're in with them. You killed her.
No. Aaron! It wasn't supposed to happen!
Stay away from me! Just stay away!
Gee, she just found out he's an accomplice to murder, and she's acting more like he told her she couldn't go to the prom.
You have to believe me.
I don't believe you.
Please.
They killed Alex because of you, Dad. You killed both of them.
And now our paranoid cops have decided to cover up their tracks.
What's the setup? You said I caused an innocent kid to die. Is that true?
Is that true?
You know, this all started because these guys killed someone. Why the fuck are they bumping off witnesses now? Don't they think that'll look really fucking suspicious? And what the hell happened to being discreet? Back with the lawyer friend, and Alex finally shows himself.
Oh my god. That really is you under there.
2 down, 2 to go.
Down.
Wow, he's really taking the whole back from the dead thing pretty well.
The cops. At my trial. They killed Lauren. The whole thing was fixed. It's a company called DERT.
Dirt? Seriously? Why the hell didn't they just go with We Do Evil Things Incorporated? Next we get another graveside conversation, this time where Lauren died. Man, how many people get 2 graves?
Is that I sent them here. I told them she came here sometimes with her dirtball boyfriend. That's exactly what I said.
Aaron.
Oh God, I wish I were dead.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
She clearly needs some comfort. So violently grab her head so she can experience the death of her sister. That'll work out well.
Here's where it happened. She turned and faced them and went down, kicking and punching and tearing at them as they stabbed her 53 times. She fought for her life because life is worth living. Think about that.
One of our bad guys and police chief go investigating at the prison.
They botched the execution. Yeah, you could say that. The dead can return given sufficient motivation. And Corvus has that. I've studied this phenomenon before. He's looking for something.
Wait a second. He knows about the crow? Well, that's fucking convenient. Doesn't really answer how or why, just that he studied it. Oh, and yeah, that's something else we'll never get an answer for. Meanwhile, back with Alex and Aaron, sharing a moment over her necklace. And I'm just glad they didn't make her some kind of love interest for Alex and is merely an ally. I think my opinion of this film would be far worse if they did. Unlike some other movie I won't mention.
The man with the scar took everything I ever cared about.
Hey, at least you got your health. Aww. And now we get the classic conflicted bad guy tries to get out of his deal scene.
Don't end like that. Friendships don't.
Our friendship ended when Lauren died. Your men killed my daughter.
An accident, Nathan.
She was 18 years old. There were 4 of them. They stabbed her 53 times. Where's the accident, John? Where's the fucking accident?
It goes as well as you think it would. Alex and his lawyer friend are discussing Dirt's corporate dealings when Aaron shows up for help.
Alex! They killed my dad. I don't know. I found him lying here.
Where is it? This place?
1315 Berkeley Street.
So with more stock footage, Alex goes to attack the strip joint. And you know the scene in The First Crow where Eric uses his powers to help Sarah's mother?
Look. Mother is the name for God on the lips and hearts of all children. Do you understand? Morphine is bad for you.
Well, we actually get it reenacted here, where Alex helps this young woman.
How old are you? You have one chance to value your life. Take it.
It's a short scene, but I like it. And it's not just ripped straight from the original either. It makes this movie's Crow into something more recognisable to Eric Draven. And it's nice to see a connection between movies. Wow, this movie's really jumping around, isn't it? So we're back with Aaron and lawyer friend, making preparations to leave the city when the police chief turns up.
You killed him.
Oh, Aaron, don't.
Back the fuck off now!
He left this. There's names, addresses. There's a note to you. There's people he got involved with. They killed Lauren. He couldn't bear it anymore.
Oh my God. He's right.
Well, he was easily convinced, wasn't he? Ah well, he's dead now.
You need help?
Finish him.
Jump back to Alex, and he starts to see visions of Lauren as he goes through the building.
Lauren? You're here?
Shit, that's Randall's daughter.
She saw us. She saw us. Go, 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 go! Get her!
But the cops are there waiting for him.
Cheers.
Oh, come on, man. Why not?
Stick around.
Have a little thought in your one-liners next time. And I just gotta say, it's a pretty good twist to have the shootout in one of these movies be against cops. It's like the Crow stepped into Assault on Precinct 13. Unlike City of Angels, he gets jackhammered to the wall, but this time he actually shoots back.
Kill me!
Whoa, now he's getting badass.
Spark, gas, bad combination.
It's Leroy Jenkins!
Oh, this won't go well. Alex emerges from the wreckage to see a severed arm with the scars he's been looking for in the burning rubble.
It's over.
This then prompts Alex to walk up to this woman creepily.
Lauren?
And he gets a knuckle sandwich for his time.
What'd you do that for? He's bleeding.
I don't bleed.
He makes his way back to his friend's place, smashing a window. Except this time it cuts up his hand as Alex has lost his crow powers. Now how does that work? If he thinks he's finished his work, it instantly removes his powers? I think whatever greater power that brought him back didn't anticipate this massive flaw in their plan. So Alex, clearly shocked at the pain, finds the message his friend left for him.
The king.
Alex, discovering this new information, goes off to confront the police chief.
Where is she?
Can I get you something? Glass of water? Transfusion?
Ha! That's a pretty funny line. They square off with each other and Alex attacks with the knife. However, because Alex has lost his abilities, he's easily overpowered and stabbed. And then it gets a little strange.
Are you looking at it?
Alexander Frederick Corvus, do you have any last words?
I loved Lauren. I never meant to hurt her.
Did you see it? Did you see it? Yeah. I think you fucking saw it.
I'll try to explain, because I'm not sure I get it either. The police chief uses a fake picture to try and convince Alex he did in fact kill Lauren. And we even see a flashback to his execution with him admitting said fact. Alex didn't kill her, incidentally. It's all fake. Which brings up the question that's been plaguing this whole movie. Why? Why does he have those scars on his arm? Why did he show it to Alex just to fuck with him? And why does he use a fake arm and picture? And why did it work?
It just raises too many questions.
The chief and his henchmen take Alex's body to his secret lair where Aaron is being held.
Or against you, right? All done. Very nice.
Jesus, you sewed her mouth shut?
Get me my kit.
And they're gonna taxidermy Alex?
You were majorly demented, you know that?
Yeah, and with that guy. Well, this took a darker turn pretty fucking quickly. So, during this, Aaron manages to pass the pendant to the Crow, who gets it to Alex. And then a fight ensues.
I'll kill her! No!
The henchwoman manages to hit the Crow, seemingly killing it. But I like to think the Crow was just trolling us for resorting to that cliché. The distraction manages to get Alex the upper hand, pushing the henchman into a cabinet, killing him. We then see where they got the fake arm from, and Alex doesn't take that kindly.
Fatality.
Elsewhere, Aaron manages to escape the police chief and removes his stitches. She tries to hide, but the chief finds her.
There's only one in the chamber. That's all you get! What the fuck?
Yeah, that would be my reaction. He can fly now? How long has he been able to... Oh, fuck it, just play the clip again.
It just raises too many questions.
Alex smashes through the sunroof, grabbing the chief and finally getting the man with the scar. Alex arranges a rather apt revenge. Not sure how the fuck he got back in there, but whatever, Chief's gonna fry.
1,000 volts. It lasts a few seconds. Current surges and is turned off. And they check to see if the heart is still beating. If it is, boom! Another jolt is applied.
And holy shit, do they fuck him up.
You are so dead. And our movie ends as the sun rises with Aaron and Alex sharing another moment as he swiftly disappears. So that was The Crow, Salvation. And honestly, it's not too bad. But it is very flawed. For every good thing that's used, there's two things that just bog it down. Whether it be the overly complicated plot, or how the bad guys are complete non-entities. And so much is left unexplained, it feels like there's portions of the film just completely missing. But I would say one thing that was a surprise for me was how well Eric Mabius played the Crow. He's actually pretty intimidating in some scenes, and can deliver the emotion-filled dialogue without going overboard. So The Crow Salvation isn't a great movie, but it's certainly enjoyable to watch. And the only Crow sequel I'd rewatch again, mainly because the tone of Salvation is much closer to the original. And it doesn't blindside you with new ideas and concepts, and remains a more personal story, which I think The Crow needs to be. So that's 2 down and 1 to go. And next time, trust me, we hit rock bottom with Wicked Prayer. See you next time.